What is up, guys? It's me, Proxy, and as you can see here, we are doing a Deus Ex Human Revolution proxy solution, and I'm going to show you guys how to complete the first mission in the game in only silent takedowns. Now, this is going to be really helpful for all you guys starting this game up, because it'll allow you to save all of your loot for later parts in the game, which is going to be really awesome, because this entire game is about rationing all of your items stuff. So I hope you enjoy this. Let's get this started. So once you've been dropped off and you've spoken to all the SWAT team members, we're going to continue onwards and take this dude out of a stealth stunt. There we go. Now remember that melee attacks and augmentations do drain your energy meters. You can't use them infinitely. So what you need to do is replenish those with chocolate bars and protein jars. Chocolate bars, I don't know why, it's just what they do. But anyway, so what you can see here is on the top left I've got an energy meter, and that basically drains whenever I use that melee attack or augmentation. But they do recharge over time. The one cube actually recharges over time. You can actually exploit that throughout the entire game. I think I completed the entire game just using that one energy cube, so it's pretty cool that you can do that, thankfully. So anyway, right now we're going to be waiting in positions for this next dude who's walking towards us to have his back to us, and the guy near the staircase to also have his back to us as well, and that way we can go for this next victim, use another stealth stun, and then hide him behind the box. That's what we're going to do right now. Now once everyone has their back to us, we're going to take out this dude with a stealthy falcon punch. There we go. Now you may notice that both guys in the background there were kind of freeze framed. Now that's awesome, because that means that if people are not going to continue onwards in their walking paths, they end up turning around and then seeing you punching that guy in the face, which would suck. You may also know that I hid the body there. You always want to hide your victims so you don't give away your presence, which is an awesome idea. So we're going to continue onwards, going to sneak around these boxes. I'm going to wait to get into position once more. Now remember, we want to make sure everybody has their back to us. So right now we're going to wait for this dude to continue us. Now don't make a move just yet. So what we want to do is we're going to wait for the guy on the staircase to have his back to us again. Now he's going to come down these stairs and turn around. So if we went for that dude, he would end up seeing us punching his friend in the face, and that would not be good for us. So anyway, so what we're going to do is going to stay here, wait, we're going to be patient. Remember, this entire game is about patience and just waiting for the right moment. So here we go, I'm going to sneak past this dude here, go for his buddy who is now just standing there waiting around. Our energy bar has now fully recharged, so we can do that stealth stunt. There we go. And he's taken out. Awesome. Nice little barrel roll there. Then we're going to hide his body once more. There we go. And then what we want to do is just get into position and wait for our battery to recharge so we can do another stealth stun. And once your energy bar is recharged, you can do the next stealth stun and continue onwards into the warehouse. Now once entering the warehouse, there are 4 guys in the starting area that you're going to have to take care of. Now this dude here, you're going to have to ignore for a while. He is not our priority for this little moment. So basically we're going to have to sneak around him. You see that guy over there? We're going to be taking him out first. And the reason for that is that these two here actually can spot each other and stuff like that. So if you take him out, everyone else is going to see everything. And this guy here can just see everything around him. It's really sucky. So basically we're going to focus on him, wait for everybody to have their back turned. And now we're just going to wait for the guy on the left to turn around. There we go. Then we're going to go in for the stun, take him out. There we go. You are out of there, buddy. Kapow! There we go. Now we're going to take his body and just hide it behind the boxes. Remember to always hide the bodies, because obviously if an enemy sees that, then he'll be woken up and everything like that, and then it'll just ruin your stealth run. So here we go. We're going to sneak around here. Now again, you're going to think, oh well, maybe I should take this dude out now. Well, actually that's wrong. We do not want to take him out, because that guy who was on the other end of the map, he could actually come back and spot you taking this dude out. So we do not want that to happen. So we're going to leave him again for a while. Wait for him to move out of the way. There we go. Turn around. I'm going to follow him around this corner. Make sure he's going all this way. He will look down this alleyway where this other dude is, but he will continue onwards, and he's going to meet that other guy in the middle like I mentioned. So there we go, he's gone. So now we're going to take out this guy on the left. Now the reason for that is that we're going to have to sneak around here in a second, and we don't want him getting in the way. So we're going to slowly take that dude out. There we go, getting slozzle all over our fist. Ew, that's gross. So anyway, we're going to take this dude around here, hide that body. Now one really good thing is that enemy range of sight is really limited in this game. So as you can see here, so if you can kind of calculate this, we're going to hide this body around here. Now I do come around here, and you must be thinking, oh crud, this guy's see me, but thankfully he will not, because that little limited range is there for us. So that's quite awesome. Now I'm going to follow him around. We're actually going to take this dude out now. I bet you guys have been really impatient about taking this guy out. So here we go. So now nobody can get in the way. We can take this dude out. No one's going to be watching us or anything like that. So we're going to slowly make our way in for the kill. Our energy bar is now finally full up, which is awesome. So we're going to just wait for him to turn around. Do not want him to see us. And there we go. We're going to go in for the stun. And he is out. Awesome. Now there are 2 guys left, but we want to make sure that we hide this body because remember, just in case, you never know, someone might actually end up turning around and the AI might see him in the corner of his eye or something like that, and that would suck. Take those stun ammo as well. Remember to always loot your enemies and look around the entire environment once you've taken everybody out. So anyway, we're going to go around here. As I said, we wanted to make use of this little passageway here. There is a little candy bar there, so you might want to pick that up. So anyway, we're going to go around here. We're going to take out this next dude. Now as I said, there is a guy rummaging through a box, and you don't have to worry about him at all. He'll never turn around. He'll never like stop looking for stuff or anything like that. He'll just keep picking up hot dogs and putting them in his like pocket. Seriously, he puts hot dogs in his pocket. It's really weird. Now we're just going to wait for this dude to like... sideways is alright. He won't see you if you go around for it. So we're going to get our energy bar full and then take him out for an awesome combo Falcon Punch. There we go. He is out as well. Then we're just going to wait for our energy bar to recharge again. Then we're going to take this dude out. And we've got the entire area of this starting place all taken out, cleaned up. Awesome. Excelente. Remember to always check around your entire environment as well because you want to make sure you've got all the loot. Now once you've wiped this area clean, made sure there was all the loot possible found, we're going to continue onwards into the bottom left corridor here. We're going to go into here, this little office room. There are 2 dudes here that have their backs to. Now thankfully, both these guys are going to always have their backs to, which is awesome. So we're going to take this first guy down for an easy takedown, an easy bit of experience here, which is awesome. So here we go. Then all we've got to do is wait for this dude who's hurling abuse to just get that energy bar full and then take him down as well. Now once that energy bar is full, you can do that other takedown. So here we go, we're going to take this dude out. Why does saliva come out their faces? It's so gross. Thankfully, it didn't get into any of my augmentations or anything, but that would screw all that stuff up. But anyway, we're going to continue onwards up this staircase. Now there are 3 guys down this corridor. Now there's one guy who is actually looking down towards us, but thankfully there is a dude in his way which will block his line of sight a little bit. Now one thing to remember is it takes 2 seconds, around 2 seconds, for an enemy to register you into their eyesight. So basically what we can do is we can use that to our advantage. We can use the guy blocking that guy's line of sight, and then also that little gap of the plant as well to maybe about half a second. So there you look, he wasn't able to register us there, which is awesome. Now basically these 3 guys are going to go into their own separate areas. This guy here who's looking at us is going to stay in the corridor, and another guy is going to go into a locker room, and another guy is going to go into a canteen. So what we're going to do here is we're going to wait for this dude to turn around. There we go. Then we're going to go in for the silent takedown. So we're going to make sure that our energy bar is all full, everything nice like that. Put this guy into this corridor here, silently take him down for a nice one bear hug. There we go. Now the next 2 guys, you can choose whichever way you want to take these guys down. They will never leave their area. So we're going to go for the canteen dude first, because obviously we want to go in that kind of area. So basically, here we go. So we're going to take this dude out. Now, one thing to remember here is that there was loads of loot in all the different areas of these like levels and stuff. So make sure that you look around here and find as much stuff as possible. As you can see there on the left, we've got a beer there, which you can trade for some information with a certain someone later on in the game. So remember to pick that up. So one thing here, look, we're going to wait for our energy meter to recharge. This guy's going to stare at this window all day long. You could leave the game on all day and he'll always do that. And then once we've got that energy meter full, we're going to do another silent takedown. Here we go. Excellent. And now what we're going to do is we're going to leave out the other area, and then we're going to go into the locker room and take the next dude down. Now once our energy bar is fully recharged, we're going to take this dude down for another silent takedown. There we go, nice little warm bear hug before he goes to sleep. There we go. Now before leaving this room, make sure you check all the lockers because there's some awesome loot to be found, loads of ammo, maybe a bit of like an energy bar, some stuff like that. Then once you've done that, we're going to continue onwards like a boss onto the first little hacking minigame, which I'm going to let you guys do here.
I just tried to unlock the assembly lab door, but my override codes aren't working.
Now after completing the hacking minigame, we're going to go into this next area. Now don't forget to pick up that energy bar, just hiding in between all that clutter and stuff. Don't forget, like, it's quite hard to spot, I have to say. It took me like 2 playthroughs to notice that one. So anyway, we're going to wait for this door to open. We're going to continue on into the next area. This one's quite tricky, so follow this pathway like the way I do it, because it is quite hard to like figure this one out. So anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to wait for these guys to all get in position. So this guy here's going to move out of the way. Then we're going to jump down like Batman. There we go. Awesome. Now these 3 guys behind this guy who's walking in like a horizontal position, they all go into their own separate areas. Now there's one guy that goes on the left. Now that guy's going to keep looking through boxes. You never have to worry about him ever. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for everybody to get into position, as I said. And this guy in the middle, who's just like walking a horizontal slant, he's going to be like doing that all the time. He's going to be basically the barricade between you and all these other people. So you're going to focus on him first. Now as you can see here, everybody's finished their conversation. They're going to wait into their own little areas here. Here we go. Right, now there's one guy in the middle who's going to go into like a clockwise formation. What he's going to do is going to look through 3 different box compartments. Now what you want to do is you want to like you want to kind of like work with his formation stuff. So what we're going to do here is we're going to watch this guy here, keep an eye on him, then I'm going to slowly take him out just as everybody else has their back to us. So here we go, he's slowly coming in now for the kill, and then we're going to go for the silent takedown. Here we go, so slowly take him out. Awesome. Now remember, everyone gets frozen when you do these silent takedowns, so no one will turn around or anything like that. It's pretty awesome. So now we're going to slowly take this body away. Now there's a little gap there. Now that guy, if we left that body there, that guy in the middle would have come past and seen that body if we had left it. So make sure you hide those bodies, don't leave them out in sight and stuff like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go for the guy on the right now. So we're going to keep an eye on the guy in the middle. Here we go, just going to make sure that no one's around. Now the guy on the right does like vertical formation. He walks up and down, checks 2 different boxes, but he's quite easy to take down. You don't have to worry about him too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for our energy bars to fill up. We're going to watch this guy slowly, make sure he's got his back to us. Awesome. Then we're going to do a SWAT turn. Come on, Proxy, you can do it. There we go. Going to keep watching him, and then we're going to go, oh, we're not going to do a SWAT turn, we're just going to keep going. So here we go, we're going to take this dude out, easy kill. There we go. Sucker punch. Awesome, he's out of there. Then we're going to drag his body. Remember, you want to drag his body just in case if anybody sees him. There's usually those things where someone can like see it over the tiniest little inch of a corner of a table or something like that, and it can suck. So the next guy we're going to get is this dude here in the middle. This is the bane of the entire thing. He'll just walk around. He can sometimes see you when he's looking down. He'll sometimes not. It's really odd. But always make sure that his back is to you. So there we go. We're going to wait for our energy meter to be full. Then I'm going to take him down for another easy one, and he's out of there. Awesome. Now the final dude is just basically looking at boxes. Now what you gotta do is just wait for your energy bar to like recharge again, and then take him down for another easy takedown. Loads of easy experience. There we go. He is out of there. Awesome. Now that isn't actually it. There is actually one more dude here in this little corridor here. Now you may not notice this one because it's so out of the way, but there's just a random guy just hiding in this room looking through some boxes, and there's some nice little bits of loot here too. So remember to take this dude out and get this nice, you get like a grenade and some other stuff in here too. Pretty awesome, some ammo on that box as well. So there we go, we've taken him out, some easy loot, easy experience, what we love. Awesome. Now once you've done that, you want to do a complete 180 and go to the other side of the room and go to this ventilation system that is just under the staircase. Now the reason we're doing this is because we're going to go save some hostages. Now if you didn't take like all your time at the Seraph Industries headquarters, these hostages will be still alive. So basically there's a bomb in the room, and if you go through the doorways, that means it'll set the bomb off and everybody will die if you don't hack the little bomb in time. So basically if you go through this ventilation system, it won't set the bomb off, and it means that you can do this silently, get loads of experience and save everybody, get some perks later on in the game from saving some specific people. So here we go, I'm going to go over these rafters and then just sneak in. It's pretty awesome little like little side thing here. So here we go around here. No one's going to suspect there's no rats. People clean this thing really well. Look at this shiny ventilation system. This is pretty good. We need the cleaning company of this guy. Can someone get me the number? No? Okay. So here we go, we're going to sneak down here, going to have loads of hostages to save here. It's pretty easy, it's a really good minigame, and you get loads of experience for it, and that little guy there in the chair will help us later on in the game. So here we go, I'm just going to hack this. Awesome. Now once the hostage has been saved, you've got 2 different options. You can either go to the right side or the left side. Now we're going to go to the left side through this door, and the reason because of that is because there's a security camera on the right side door. Now when we go through here, there's another security camera on your right. Don't worry about it though, if you go suspicious you won't be spoiled. It's just a curious camera. So here we go, we've got one dude going down this corridor in front of us. Now he's going to come around in a second. Now the one thing you want to do is you want to wait for that security camera on the left to kind of just like put its back to you, and that way it won't spot you taking down this dude, it won't spot the body and things like that. So here we go, going to wait for him not to be looking in our direction. Turn around, buddy. There we go. Awesome. I'm going to go in for that stun takedown. There we go. Excellent. Now make sure you hide the body. Don't want that security camera spotting that. There we go. Awesome. Slithering along on the floor. And then quickly run across this way. Now you're going to have a security camera that we noticed before just like watching us there. Now don't worry about it if it did spot you. If it's suspicious, it's fine. As long as it doesn't go red, then you're okay. Now you've got 2 guys in this other room here. These are really easy to take down. All you have to do is wait for them to have their little conversation.
So why do we lock them workers up in assembly room 1? To make them feel comfy?
Smart, let's just wait for Zeke's orders.
All I'm saying is I ain't trying to shoot up anyone who ain't aiming at me. You hear?
Police are still not saying much about the situation.
Now once these 2 have their little conversation, they're going to separate and have their backs to each other. Now what you can do is you can take this guy down for an easy takedown. There we go, nice little bear hug there.
Police are still not saying much about the situation.
And then the other guy, all you got to do is wait for your energy meter to replenish once more, and then just take him down for an easy sucker punch. Awesome. Then we're going to continue back through the way we came. There's going to be another little hacking minigame here, so make sure you get that one done. Get past the camera, everything like that. And this area's sorted. Easy peasy. Now once we've done that hacky minigame, we're going to continue onwards into another area. Now this one is quite like the original one we just did with the 4 dudes. Now this one is a little bit easier actually because there's only 3 guys. Now when we enter this room, here we go, you're going to notice that there are 2 guys in front of you. Now just let them have their conversation. There's another guy who's going to blow a window out, there we go. Now don't worry about him, he is not alerted, he's not dangerous, he's just having some fun breaking stuff as terrorists do. Now we're going to let these 2 have their conversation.
I hope Zeke knows what he's doing.
Me too, man. Me too.
I'm going to wait for them to get into position. Now one guy goes in the middle and checks boxes like that other guy did in the other room. So basically what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to keep an eye on him, but our main target is the guy on the left. Now this guy only goes up into up and down like vertical position, so don't worry about him too much. We're going to wait for him to turn around. We've got our energy meter full, so we can take him down when we're ready. We don't have to like sit around and wait for him or anything like that. Make sure that the guy in the middle isn't watching us. He is now going that way. We should be fine. There we go. Now he was looking at a bit of like a right arc, the guy in the middle, so that means that we were able to take advantage of him walking in front of us, but don't risk that in case you're not like confident in doing that kind of thing. So basically going to wait for this dude now to come down here, keeping an eye on the other guys. We don't want them looking in our direction when we take this dude down, so got to be really careful. And here we go, we should be ready for him to turn around. There we go, and we're going to take him down for a quick silent takedown. Awesome. Sucker punch once more. And remember to hide the body once more. We're not going to forget about doing that because it's really easy to get your presence noticed by leaving those bodies around. So we're just going to hide it behind this cubicle. There we go. Now this guy, he's going to be wandering around. Now you're going to be thinking, well maybe I could just take him down by going sideways. Now you don't want to do that, and you're going to see why in a second. Now we're just going to wait for him to look through these boxes, let our energy meter refill. I'm going to slowly let him like look through all these boxes. Keep an eye on him though. Now this guy over here on the right is just looking through other boxes. We should be fine when wandering around here. There we go, we're going to slowly make our way this way, following him slowly. We go. Now he's going to go around here. Now you're going to think, okay, I could take him down sideways, but you don't want to do that because he will see if you come out of cover. You can see here, like, he's looking to his right a little bit, so he will spot you. It's just one of those little things which tricks you in a little bit. So basically, just wait for our energy meters full. That's awesome. Now when he turns around, I'm going to go for a quick silent takedown. There we go. Sucker punch him out. Awesome. Now the other guy is back to us, which is awesome, so that means we can slide this guy out of the way, then we can just wait for our energy meter to refill, and then take out the other dude while he's got his back to us. So here we go, he's going to go that way, then slowly take him out. Remember to get all the loot in this area too, some awesome stuff, some weapon augmentations and things like that, so definitely get those things really awesome. Then after that we can move on to the next area. Now this next area, we're going to go against non-human enemies. This one's going to get us to be a turret and a camera. So basically, as you can see here, if we look down this corridor here, we've got one turret. Now if you do a SWAT turn into that office, that turret will see you and it will screw up your stealth run. So what you want to do is you want to go through this ventilation system here and use some old Deus Ex tactics, which is basically moving crates around to block turrets and cameras. It's pretty clever. It's one of the things that I like to use throughout Deus Ex. It's just something that it'll save you having to use hacking augmentations and stuff like that. So here we go. So we're going to go through here. As you can see, there's some stun darts that you might want to pick up for later use. Awesome. Remember, ammo and stuff like that is really hard to come by, so make sure you find as much stuff as possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to be putting these cardboard boxes in front of this turret here. So we want to put the first big one on that right side there. We're going to use this crate to turn this one around. There we go, excelente. Then basically what I want to do is I want to try and put it on top of this trash can. You can also just put it next to each other box. So we could have put the trash can on top of the box itself. But here we go, we've got that nicely fitted on. Now we can continue back through the ventilation system to the office without any worry. So we should be fine. Here we go, we're going to go through there. Look how clean this ventilation system is. This is pretty good work, I have to say. Do you think they put a little Timmy in here or something? I assume so. So anyway, we're going to go through here, and as you can see, once we go around this corner, that turret's not going to spot us when we do that SWAT turn. Here we go, I'm going to stop around there. Awesome. Then we can go through here without any interruption, anything like that. Easy peasy. Then we're going to go back through the ventilation system after we've done in that area. I'm going to continue onwards into the next one. Little door here to a cutscene. I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. And we're going to make our way to the final area of this level. Now this one is quite easy and quite tricky at the same time, depending on how you do it. Now you've got 2 guys down this corridor. Now the first guy you want to get is this guy here. The reason why is because he's going to go into the office complex at the bottom of this staircase. You want to take him out first so you don't have additional dudes later on. So here we go, taking this dude out. So then we want to get our energy meter to recharge slowly and surely. But remember, you can get augmentations that speed that up. So remember to focus on that maybe if you're wanting to do silent takedowns and stuff like that a lot. Also helps towards trophies and things like that. that. Remember to check these officer spaces as well, because there are some nice little bits of loot and like information on lore that you can pick up. So here we go, we're going to get that silent takedown. Don't worry about the guys below, they will not see you because you've got that kind of little barrier, like glass barrier thing in the way there, so you'll be safe. Don't worry about that. There we go, taking them down. Now we're going to work our way this way, do a little bit of a 180, go for this ventilation system. There is some magnum ammo and stuff in here, so remember to take that if you need it. Then we're going to go down this ventilation system. You do get a bit of a little perk there, Traveler 100. You get that's for finding a hidden area, which is awesome. Now we're going to go through this ventilation system, go through the toilet area. No one in here, thankfully. No one peeing or anything like that. I'm going to go open this door. There we go. Then we're going to... I don't know why I open this door. Just ignore that. I don't know why I do that. Then we're going to sneak around here. Now there is a guy who's going to come down this little area here. So what we want to do is don't open the door just yet until he has his back to us. So here we go. We're going to open that up. Then we're going to make our way around here. He's going to have our back to us still. Then we're going to do a little sneakaboo in a second. So we're going to just wait, and then we're going to go for this box. Now, one thing to remember is that if they go past you and you're hiding behind their box, they will not spot you. You know, kind of like a sideways thing, as you're going to see here. So this guy's going to turn around, he's going to come back this way. We're going to wait for him to get out of sight of the other guys, and there's going to be 2 guys left to take down. Then we'll be pretty much sorted for this entire level. So here we go. He did look at us, but for some reason he didn't get alerted. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. So here we go. We're going to silent takedown. Sucker punch. Awesome. He is out of there. Easy peasy. Now there's 2 guys left. These guys are really easy to take down. You shouldn't have much trouble with them. So here we go. We're going to sneak around here. Just keep an eye on what they're doing. They will put their backs to you, which is pretty easy. I'm just going to sneak around here. Now the guy you want to get first is the guy on the right. The reason for that is this guy is just going to be watching you and everything like that. But he will turn his back to you. So here we go. He's going to move to the right in a second. Just going to wait for him there to like search around and stuff. Get our energy meter refilled and all that awesome stuff. There we go, he's making his move. Now the other guy's going to come this way. So here you go, he's going to come around here in a second. Now once he comes down here, you're going to have to do the easy thing, just like take him down with an easy takedown. The guy on the left is going to be busy looking at some computer or something like that. So there we go, our energy refilled. Another easy silent takedown in the bag. Awesome stuff. And now the only guy we have to focus on is this last dude. This is the last guy in the entire level, which is awesome. So here we go. We're going to sit there, wait for our energy to refill, and then take him down for another easy takedown in the bag, which should go towards your trophy as well. There is a trophy for getting silent takedowns, as many as possible. You also get lots of bonus for doing this in Ghost as well. So now we're going to head over to Zeke, the final guy in the level. Now, I'm going to let you guys do this one, but I'm going to show you guys what I like to do, which is a nice little fun trick. You can negotiate with him. You can take him down with brute force. I'm going to show you brute force just for the fun of it. So here we go. But yeah, screw negotiations, think fast, Zeke. I hope you guys enjoyed this proxy solution, and I'll see you guys next time. Remember to join me now if you're not for some awesome game giveaways. Ciao!